I don't know how you're in the chat already, buddy. I didn't even start the stream yet. That's impressive stuff. His stream's not even started and someone's in the chat. How do you do that? It's actually working today. I did it. I didn't have a meltdown with some sort of uploading nonsense. Now that's what's really impressive. It's been frustrating the hell out of me over the last few days. I don't know why. I think it's, what do you call it? I think it's, ISP stuff. I'm pretty sure. Your internet's going down? Well, you and me both from a few days ago then. I had my internet completely just stop on me a few nights ago. I was really not happy about it. Just like straight up stop.
This about
Nothing.
to be epic.
I sure hope so. Thank you, Mr. Hippo. I appreciate it. We're gonna wait a minute for people to get here and for me to figure out what the hell I'm doing, and then I'll explain what's going on. Also, it's Made in Heaven only, so I'm gonna say this 1,000 times, and if anyone joins and doesn't have Made in Heaven, I'm gonna absolutely lose my mind. I will lose my goddamn mind. But yeah, we'll talk about everything in a minute. Just give it a second. I have to make sure that everything on my end is functional. I'm also on a time crunch today, so, well, we'll talk about that. But, I've got limited time, so hopefully I can make what has the potential for it to be the longest tournament we've done, the shortest, so I don't end up having to end it prematurely before we, you know, actually determine a winner. Obviously, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but it's possible. Also, I just realized I forgot to say that the, hang on. Hang on. Thanks for becoming a member, Hockey Show. I appreciate it. All right, I updated the title, and I'm gonna put the join instructions in the pinned comment. Hang on. This is the kind of stuff that I should have done beforehand and didn't because I'm good at my job. And not. Okay. Bop. And bop. And pin that. Got it. Okay, that should help. Also, I got my little check mark. I don't know how many of you, most of you probably saw that. I had to go apply for that. That's why I didn't have it. I probably could have had it before, but I didn't know you had to apply for it. I thought you just got it. But nope. So I went and applied, and it was done in like 24 hours, and I was like, that's dope. Thanks for the $2, Zodar. I appreciate it. You give me a little thumbs up. Thumbs up to you too, my friend. All right, let's get things started. So today's tournament is going to be Made in Heaven only. I already explained that about 1,000 times. I explained it in a video. Well, kind of explained it in a video beforehand.
You looking kinda bad, baby girl. How about I take you to
I'm
my
looking
place
just fine.
and can you
Thanks.
feel like you're made in heaven?
I'm looking just fine, thank you. But so basically what's going on today is Made in Heaven only. So if you don't have Made in Heaven, don't try to join, because if you do try to join and you don't have Made in Heaven, I'm not gonna let you play. Like you don't get to play, so don't even attempt. It's not worth it. The rules are in the Discord. They should be visible. If they're not, they should be. But assuming that you can't read, I'm going to go over them anyway, as I always do, just in case. First one is that you can't get too far from where you're supposed to be playing, and I'll talk about where you're supposed to be playing in a minute. And if you do, then you risk automatically losing the match you're playing, or at the very least losing a stock. That's how I did it last time. I'll probably keep doing it that way instead of just auto DQing people. This is going to be very important this time around, considering that everyone goes fast as shit. So if you run outside of your boundary area by like a mile, then obviously that's an issue. All stands and abilities are allowed doesn't apply here because it's only Made in Heaven. So ignore that one. But you can't switch, and you can't switch stands because it's only Made in Heaven. Interrupting an ongoing game will result in automatic disqualification. Obviously that still stands, so don't attack, stand around, pilot near, or otherwise attack or distract the people who are playing a match, because, you know, that's a problem. And attacking me while I'm spectating a match will also result in the disqualification, so don't do that either. And one other note that's not in here, so pay attention. It's not on the rules, but I'm going to be enforcing it at the very least in my matches, and if you're playing a match, then you should enforce it yourself. What the fuck are you doing here? Out of here. I think I left friend joins on. So it was, what do you call it? Oh, yeah. So because I'm at a crunch for time, you can't pose. It's a BS rule, but I have to put it in here. Otherwise, people are going to run away, pose, speed, move, run away, pose. We can't do that. So you cannot pose in this tournament. If you pose and I see it, you get a warning, and if you do it again, you lose a stock. Because we're gonna be here all day if people can just run away and heal themselves back to full health over and over again. So you can't do it. Don't do it. I made that decision on a limb because, like I said, I'm limited for time. If I wasn't limited for time, I wouldn't do that. But I feel like I don't have much of a choice.
I remember when you were at 20k subs. You've grown so far. How was your day?
My day was pretty good. Thanks, Chris. And I appreciate the $5. Yeah, 20k wasn't very long ago. It's kind of crazy. But where you'll be playing, I'll show you right now, because like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. I've gone over this every single tournament, so if you've been to those before, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, in the middle here is a play area. Just to, like, that middle square. Obviously, the boundaries are, like, within reason. So the middle is that square, but you can leave a little bit outside of that. Over by the entrance to the train station, by that tunnel is a play area. Over here by the bow salesman, I'm not even gonna run over there. That's play area.
Eclipse forehead unleashes a beauty among us all.
That it does. That it does. My forehead's wonderful. There's a corner by the Trish Una NPC over that way. That's also a play area. And then finally, the last one is gonna be over here by the little, what is this? Bridge? It's a bridge. By the bridge to the castle. And that's all the places you're gonna play. We'll open up the tournament joins in a second. I think I'm picking 10 people this time around because of my time restrictions once again. So we'll have less people. Hopefully it won't take as long. And if it's really short, then I apologize. But like I said, I don't really have too much of a choice. I'm in a bit of a pinch, but I wanted to still do this without, because I'm not gonna delay it another week. So hang on, we'll get that going. Kenny, I think you're appear offline, so I can't see you. The join channel will open in a minute. Because I definitely know what I'm doing. I really need to figure out how you actually do this. Because when Kenny's not here, I'm going to be screwed. Also, big, huge, massive shoutouts to BTLA Crescent, aka Kenny, who's helping me and helped me the last 2 times. Basically make this actually happen.
Eclipse, it's
because
me,
otherwise
Dio.
it just wouldn't.
I just wanted to
it
tell you
wouldn't
that when
happen.
I stopped time,
It
I
would
might
take
have
forever.
sucked a little of your blood,
So-
baby girl. If you want it back, come to my Addy and we can play around. Ahaha.
Nah, I think I'll pass on that one. Alright, dope. I see the tournament joins open and it just explodes. If you get a, if the other channel's open for you and you have a tournament participant role, that means you're in. It's simple stuff. Wonder how many non-Made in Heavens I'm gonna see today. How many people have to get DQ'd, right? Almost there. One more. Okay. Should be everyone. So if you have the tournament role, then the tournament participant role, you should be able to see the other tournament channels. Make sure you pay attention to match results report. That's where after you finish a game, you put who won, and so whoever wins, if you have the tournament participant role and you won a match, you put match results report. You put in the match results report channel, there's like a layout in there, and it helps us run this smoother. So make sure you pay attention to that if you're in the tournament. And if you're not, better luck next time. All right. Now the question of the day becomes: how many people show up and don't have Made in Heaven, and how many people show up?
Since it's so beautiful.
Nah, you can't. Sorry. My forehead is for me and me alone. But the question is: how many people show up and don't have Made in Heaven, and how many people just don't show up at all? That's always the good question. The question of our times. How many people get the tourney participant role and just aren't here? I love that. Like, let me apply for this tournament that I can't be at. Genius. How do they do it? I think we have everyone. Color me surprised. I'm also going to have a hell of a hard time keeping track since everyone has the same stand. So keeping track of who's who is going to be an interesting challenge. Alright, I'm putting together the bracket right now, and then we'll kick things off.
MIH when someone uses a TS stand.
Yeah, well, there's no TS stands here. None. Also, my commentary tends to be like based on matchups and how people are playing, and everyone has the same matchup.
I feel like the MIH is gonna win.
You know, you're probably onto something there. I don't know how you figured that one out, but...
Let me Joni PLS. My grandma wants me to join, so you should let me join also. I have Beach Boy.
Not how that works. Also, I have Beach Boy. Nice. Oh boy. I wish I could speak Japanese. I'd be able to say the voice line I'm hearing 1,000 times. There's so many maiden habits. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that so much. This is gonna be interesting. This is definitely gonna be interesting. Hang on. Gotta wait for challenge to take its sweet time to actually put the bracket together. I want to get the that's still on sale, right? The what do you call it? The voice line thing? I don't know. I want to get that, but I just never did, and I genuinely am not entirely sure why.
CXRIBE Asus.
Sure. Thanks for $2, man.
You need some shoe shine for that forehead.
I could probably, I could probably use that. Yeah, sure. You want to send me some? I need to get a P.O. box.
D's nuts.
Nice. Good use of your $2.
OMG, is that a HG? Why is he in the tournament?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Hierophant green. The only Hierophant green that's in the tournament. True facts. That should be good. Sorry, this always takes forever because the tournament bracket generator takes like 6 eternities, and there's no better alternative than this one. I've looked into it, trust me. I don't have any choice. Kick yourself, you aren't using Made in Heaven. Well, if I did, then I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to see anything. It'd also get in the way. People always ask me, I better address that now. Because this will probably end up, some of this at least will end up becoming a video, and so I better address this now. But first of all, I use Hierophant Green and not Aerosmith because Aerosmith makes a constant whirring sound when you use it. It goes like the whole time, the engine. So that's why I don't use that. And second of all, I can't go into first person when I'm in pilot. You can't do it. It does not let you. So that's the reason that I don't first person while piloting. And I don't spectate in first person without the pilot because it'll interrupt the match. Certain projectiles and moves automatically aim towards the closest player, but they ignore pilots. So that's why I do all of those things. So all the people that always ask those questions, there you go. That's the answer. Made in Heaven got a pilot in the Shadow update. I would have a heart attack if they gave Made in Heaven a pilot. That would break the stand colossally.
Every stream eclipsed as I will give him $1.
Thank you, Totally Pump.
I became a member and you no notice me. Pensive.
When? I'm assuming that was... Hang on. I probably missed it. I did. Sorry, Michski. I missed it. That's my bad. I was probably doing the... I was probably doing something related to the tournaments. I wasn't paying attention to donations or anything. That's my bad. Okay. Let me just send this over and we'll be good.
God Eclipse, what's the next new stand gonna be?
If I knew that, first of all, if I knew that, I couldn't tell you. And second of all, I don't know that. Like, that would absolutely be under some sort of NDA if I knew that. 100%. And the other thing is that I genuinely just have no idea. Alright, I sent over the bracket to my fellow tourney organizer here, so hopefully we'll be kicking things off pretty soon. Kenny, I'll just kick someone off in the middle, and you can handle the rest, I suppose.
Hey Eclipse, do you know who D is? D's nuts. D's nuts. D2 4-month subscription, by the way. Let's go.
Thanks for the resub, Waken. Always good to see you around.
Nice shirt, sir.
Thank you. Okay, let's start Alpha and its Venom in the middle, and the rest of you go up onto the building, and BTLA will tell you where to go. Let me make sure I know who's who. Its Venom's in red, Alpha's in black. Gotcha. I'm gonna do my best to remember names. I'm probably gonna fail. I think I've already forgotten. Maybe not. I think Alpha's in black, its Venom's in red. I'm pretty sure I just said that. I'll try to remember. Like I said, memory's hard. I don't know what you're doing here. You're in the wrong spot. Yeah, y'all gotta start whenever you're ready. Okay, looks like we're gonna get things started with its Venom kicking things off. Oh, that one could have been really, really bad. We almost saw I think that was Alpha almost not get his double XL off straight off the bat. And if he didn't get his double XL off and its Venom did have it, it'd probably just end the match right there. We're going to see a Heaven's Judgment coming out, which does quite a bit of damage, but it's kind of buggy on that last hit, which doesn't exactly bode well, but it isn't the end of the world. Time Acceleration, interested to see how much Universe Reset we'll see in this tournament, because honestly, I don't really get Universe Reset. I think everyone pretty much knows that. But fun fact, the reason I don't get Universe Reset is it seemingly screws with the infinite Time Excel, thing. Oh, we just saw a double XL get canceled by from Alpha coming out on its Venom, so it I can't keep track of names. It's so bad. It's so hard to tell. It looks like Venom doesn't have his double XL while Alpha does, so I don't know how much longer this is gonna last if one of them has speed and one of them doesn't. But I think it'll be interesting considering the fact that you can still get moves off, but even if you can get moves off, the M1s are gonna be coming in clutch. Looks like we're gonna get a block here from Venom, but like I said, Alpha fast, Venom not, doesn't bode well. Gonna miss the speed slice, and alright, so we've got both double XL'd up, so they're both going fast. Knives coming out. Those knives aren't gonna be able to do a whole lot considering how fast both the players are here, so actually landing knives is gonna be easier said than done. We've seen a lot of infinite speeds come out, and none of them have gotten parried. Obviously, you can't get huge damage. Right there, he couldn't have parried because he was throwing knives, but you can't really get that could have gotten parried. You can't really get these huge bits of damage when it comes to infinite, or the knives, or any combos at all, even if you get a parry, considering it's made in heaven. But we are going to see a combo coming out here. I think it was Stanless, and did he just quit? What? So I guess Venom wins. What?
Are you swag enough?
I'm Noob. Did you leave a 9 in there?
I make my bets on the Made in Heaven.
Did you leave a 9 in there? Was that a mistake? I feel like that was a mistake. I almost feel like it's a mistake when people do that. Was that intentional? I can never tell. If it was intentional, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. I would be at a loss for words. I'm not roking Stans. I just roken everything. Not a chance. I already denied a $100 donation a long time ago when they asked me to roke a Stans. Well, I'm Noob. Thank you for the $100 donation. If that's not on purpose, I think you can, assuming it was through PayPal, I'm assuming you can charge it back. And if it was on purpose, thank you so much. That I genuinely don't know what to tell you. I seriously don't. Thank you. Let's see who's not playing.
Do you think MIH needs a rework, a nerf in damage and better moves?
No, I think it's fine. Let's get, let's see, stop. I'm trying to, Orange and Heaven in the middle. Bop, bop. I think Heaven's AFK, so that could be a problem. Heaven, you're up, Chief. Just casually gone AFK. As one does. There he goes. Alright, well this one should be pretty easy to keep track of, right? You got the guy in full Heaven Ascension Dio cosplay, and his name is Heaven Ascension Dio, so I think I'll be okay. Looks like we're skating on the bounce here. A Heaven's Judgment coming out from Orange. There's an infinite speed, no parry. I'm not sure if it could have been parried because it looks like, once again, Orange was throwing knives, and while you're in the end lag of that, you can't parry anything. Weird Heaven's Judgment, kind of out of nowhere, but gonna grab a quick 10 damage. You know, interesting thing about Heaven's Judgment is that you actually can't, it doesn't have any bleed on it, and it feels like it should have bleed. Probably would make that move a little bit busted if it did have bleed, but it feels like it should have it, and it doesn't. Another Heaven's Judgment coming out, and there's a good speed slice. Not going to get the block break, though. It's actually a lot better for you to get the block break with, obviously, when you're using speed slice. If you get the block break, you can get knives and a zoom punch or something if you're using Haman. You just generally get more off of it if you're using, or if you get a block break, because that 10 damage and bleed doesn't do all that much, all things considered, compared to the block break. And if you get a block break, it guarantees you a an infinite speed as well as a Heaven's Judgment, and that does big damage. Or not a Heaven's, yeah, no, I did say that right. Looks like we just had, oh, it didn't get canceled. Okay, I thought the time acceleration there got canceled, but it looks like it didn't, which I'm not entirely sure how that happened, considering that he clearly got hit with knives, and the effect didn't even come out, at least on my screen. Maybe I'm too far from it. I wasn't that far, though. I'm not sure. And it looks like I'm pretty sure it's a uni reset, considering we're both stopped here. So that's going to get Orange a lot of health back, and it's going to set Heaven Ascension Dio. He's going to lose potentially an arm or a leg here. And surprisingly, in this kind of matchup, you're probably hoping for an arm. Normally, you would hope for a leg to be lost, because if you lose an arm, you take extra damage, and since basically no damage is done here, and it looks like that's exactly what happened, but Orange is going to choke on the barrage afterwards and eat a barrage of his own. Looks like a quick mistimed quick mistimed infinite speed there, following up with an infinite speed of his own, and he's frozen? Or am I lagging?
My phone
or
died,
is he dead?
so I didn't see
he
the
died.
reaction
All right.
wall.
So it looks like, why did somebody knocked me off, I guess. And Orange is going to take the first stock over Heaven. That actually is the opposite result I was looking at. It looked like Heaven was hitting a whole lot more attacks than Orange was, but I suppose not. I've been wrong before and been wrong now. All right, Heaven's on his way back. Just awkwardly standing on the ramp. Orange, you're not done yet. You got another stock to take. One v one rules. Heaven, you're not done either. You still got a life left, my guy. I didn't explain that at the beginning. I messed up. Simple stuff. You have 2 lives. I don't know why you're running around. You also, if you lose, you also go into a loser's bracket. So if you lose, you're not out. So don't quit the game if you lose a game. Alright, looking like we're going to get things started once again. Orange going to come in with the infinite speed, not going to get it parried, and he's going to catch Heaven without a stand, going to get a quick barrage, and going to grab a Heaven's Judgment here, which is going to do a quick bit of damage. But Orange doesn't have double XL, and it looks like Heaven's used his time acceleration as well, maybe? Are they both time accelerated? They're both moving really fast. We've got a Troll thinking he's funny with 6 pistols, not hugely surprising. And I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Someone killed me. That's good. Might have to reset the server in a second in order to get rid of this guy, which will be fine. Shouldn't take too long. Another infinite speed that doesn't get parried. Not much new there, unfortunately, as you've seen. Not a whole lot of parries coming out of the infinite speed. Not sure if it's ping or just the players aren't up to snuff or what's going on here, but we've seen basically no parries. So
Me when $300
yeah, there's another
flushed.
There's another
He donated another 100.
300? What the hell happened while I was what? How am I supposed to? What? Are you kidding me? No, that's a joke. What am I supposed to say? What do I? You, like, are you kidding me? What? What? The real question is why? I don't deserve that. I didn't do anything. Are you kidding me? I genuinely don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm sorry. I've completely derailed this game. God damn it. Oh boy. Okay. I lost my cinematic mode too. This is just a disaster. I'm sorry. Damn it. Okay, it's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm noob. I think you're gonna regret your financial decisions later on. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot. But I appreciate it nonetheless. And yeah, make good financial decisions. Also, you gotta be kidding me. You posed, my guy, you lost. The game's over. You lost.
Yo, Eclipse, this is my finale. D's nuts joke. IGTG.
Nah, you get one warning. That's it. You don't get another one. That's your one warning. Don't pose. I said that. I put a lot of emphasis on it. Don't do it. No. That's his one warning. That's all he's gonna get. Not over yet. Okay, looking like we're gonna get things started once again. Hopefully I'll actually be able to finish this match. Both gonna pop double XL here. Looking like more infinite speeds that don't get parried. I think that one infinite speed actually just didn't work. Not sure why that happened. That actually has a tendency of happening with Made in Heaven. We're gonna see Heaven using another, what is that, time acceleration, and I'm pretty sure that he has the universe reset. I can't remember if it was him or Orange. Actually, no, he doesn't have it. It's Orange that has the universe reset. So we're not going to see a uni reset here, no big health regains or anything, but he is going to be able to get another double XL coming in here. There it is. Interesting note about the double, and there was finally, we saw a parry with the infinite speed. I've been waiting for those for a very long time. But we haven't seen too many of those parries coming out, so finally seeing one of those, obviously good. Another Heaven's Judgment coming out of nowhere. No hits are connecting here, and it looks like Orange is really low based on his movement speed. Either that or he just has his movement speed set really low, and I think that's going to wrap up the game with Heaven taking it over Orange. Orange obviously not out quite yet, considering he has his losers bracket run, but nonetheless, we did finally see a parry, so I think I can die happy. Alright. You spent that much money and that was your donation message? Seriously? Really? Kidding. Thank you, Zamikel and King of Big Boy for the Prime subs. And I'm Noob the Crackhead for another $100 with the most, like, actually just the worst donation message of all time for a ridiculous number. Why? Why? Ah, Jesus Christ. What am I gonna do? This is gonna be a nightmare to edit later. Tell you that for sure. Let's get,
GG ripped this guy's bank account.
Yeah, for real. Making huge financial mistakes. Let's get Crowley and its Venom in the middle. Venom's in red, I remember that much. And it looks like Crowley's down here with boxing. I don't think we've seen that yet, so that should be interesting. Alright, so we're going to see the Haman versus boxing matchup, and this one's interesting. I'm still kind of torn on this one. I'm not entirely sure which is better, boxing or Haman. Really, you can use basically anything with Made in Heaven, since you can pretty much confirm your spec moves off of how much speed you have, just fly into people and use them anyway. And so that kind of helps boxing a lot, considering boxing's moves are really hard to hit because of how someone, whoever that was, needs to go. I think it was you, wasn't it? Who was it? Who was it? Who am I DQing? We're doing it right here, right now. That's like the third time I've been knocked off the roof. You're all up here. Somebody did it. Who did it? Yeah, I think it was him too. It wasn't you and it wasn't Heaven? Okay, then who was it? Interrogation time. Who done did it? We'll get off easy next time. Okay. Anyways, looks like we've got, I forget who's playing. It's Venom and Crowley, that's right. So, Crowley's gonna be running around with his gonna get infinite speeded and zoom punched, which is not really gonna bode well for him. Interesting let go of barrage there from Venom, though. Gonna let him get his, gonna let Crowley get another double XL off here, which is not gonna be great for him. Gonna get quick clip with the knives, though. That's some damage. And an infinite speed, which is obviously some more damage. Questionable barrage, not entirely sure why that came out, but that's a little bit of damage. Gonna miss the jawbreaker. Maybe go for an eye gouge. Nope, not looking like it. Gonna throw some knives instead. Again, letting those double XLs get up. I think it's really live or die by who gets and doesn't get the double XLs. And at this point, no one's really been canceling them. Because if you're made in heaven and you don't have speed, it's basically over. And what we're seeing here is that these players just aren't stopping each other from using their double XLs. And so we're seeing these kind of interactions where, you know, it's just too fast made in heavens. But if they get to a point where, hang on, why are we getting uni reset? Neither of them, did someone else use double? There's a brigade of trolls in this game. A brigade of them. You guys won't give me a break. Well, universe reset. Another, my pilot's stuck. Looking like we're gonna see another Time XL coming out, which is probably fine. Both of them with double XL. Another missed parry, or not, just no parry on those infinite speeds. The infinite speeds, again, I've said it 1,000 times, gonna say it 1,000 more. You really need to be parrying those, because that's just a little bit of free damage, and when you don't parry them, you're not getting that free damage. We're still seeing no leg from that VS Universe reset. That shouldn't happen, and it looks like Venom's gonna be throwing out his, my pilot's stuck again. Venom's going to be throwing out a Time XL of his own. Not going to get too much off of it, though. We're going to see some knives thrown, and wow, that was quite the catch for the jawbreaker. Even with the instant dash, it didn't quite work out in Venom's favor, but Venom is going to be able to pop that double XL, and that puts him at a huge advantage over Crowley, considering Crowley does not have his double XL right now. So if he just puts the pressure on, there shouldn't be much that Crowley's going to be able to do here. He's going to get tagged by the infinite speed, and here it comes. Nope, doesn't cancel the double XL. Immediate infinite speed right afterwards. I might not even have parried that. That was really quick. It's probably excusable there. Heaven's Judgment coming out, not a whole lot of damage, just a few quick hits, and definitely gonna miss that final hit, but no really huge deal there. Gonna be both throwing knives here. A quick speed slice coming out there from Venom, gonna knock him down, remove the stand for a little bit, but no such luck. We're gonna see a Scarlet Overdrive and a Zoom Punch. Oh, here's a block break. Let's see. All right, there's a jawbreaker, some M1s with the boxing gloves, and a speed slice. Maybe not the best punish, but it's definitely better to get that small little punish than it is to actually land the that speed slice itself. Gonna see a Heaven's Judgment coming out here, not doing too a whole lot. And then another speed slice. He did what? Who what? Oh. Somebody died. Stock wrap up. Something YBA. Are you trying to break me?
What's up, Disappointments? Banana Dopio here, just to say my life in YBA is Muda Muda.
Rough. Nope, not gonna let it break me. Gonna go back to commentary like nothing happened. That's right. Yep, nothing's happening. All right, seeing. Yeah, I can't. What do I say? You need to stop. You're gonna go broke. Listen to me. You're gonna go broke. You're not gonna have any money left. Then what are you gonna do? Oh man, I got bills to pay. Oh well, I threw 400 or 500, whatever it is, down the toilet. Stop donating to me. You're gonna go broke. Stop. You can't do that. You have financial responsibilities, dude. Get a hold of yourself. It's not okay.
Notice me eclipse daddy.
Who was that? I don't know if I should based on your, based on your referral of me, but I appreciate the $5, W. Another uni reset? Was that actually a player this time, or is it, or was it another uni reset from someone standing up there? We're about to find out. What? Where? Did they not get uni reset? Where did they? Oh, okay.
How long did you
They're
have
right
those
there.
glasses?
Long time, actually. A few years. I've had glasses themselves for a long time. These themselves are pretty old. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know who took a stock. I don't know who's winning. I don't know, like, what a mess. Looking like Venom's doing a lot of damage. Got a zoom punch. Scarlet afterwards. Gonna whip some knives. Like I said, I have no idea who's winning. I really don't. Anyways, so something about the matchup I was talking about before I got derailed. Oh, no, I talked about that at the beginning. I'm completely just off track. How did that hit? Money back. You know what? If I was what's his face? If I was Crowley right now, I'd be pissed. That didn't hit. That's some nonsense. Venom took a stock. I don't know if that was the first one. I don't know if that was the second one. Game might be over. I got nothing. I'm assuming it's over. I'm assuming that Venom won. Probably. Venom, did you win, buddy? Yeah, you're fine, BTOI. See you around, buddy. Thanks for the help. MM is joining? Well, he's, I don't know if he has any idea what he's doing, but that should be fine. Looks like I'm on my own. So, Meat and Alpha, can you guys go to the Trish corner, fight there? Orange and Phantom, you guys go to the opposite corner by the bow salesman. Let's see here. Who else do we got? That match just finished. Unless you already played, but I'm assuming not. And we'll get It's Venom and Heaven in the middle. And I think that's all the matches that I can have being played right now. Oh man, okay. I'll be able to commentate through the whole match, right? Kicking things off. All right, 2 double XLs coming out. Venom in Heaven. I think I've seen both these players enough to know who I'm talking about. We're gonna see a infinite speed coming out and an immediate zoom punch afterwards, but it's not gonna quite connect. Still no parries on those infinite speeds. Hopefully, as we get, as we tear down the bracket slowly but surely, we'll see a whole lot more We'll see a whole lot more parries, but who knows, maybe not. We're gonna see a Heaven's Judgment coming out again with that wonky hitbox. He wasn't really close to, Venom wasn't really close to it, but still got clipped with a few hits, but not all the hits. And Heaven's Judgment does a deceptively large amount of damage. Like, it does a lot since they buffed it, but you actually have to land all the hits for it to do that damage, and trying to get all the hits to land can be, well, easier said than done sometimes. We're gonna see 2 time excels coming out here with Heaven not having the Uni reset, and I don't think Venom does either, but I suppose we'll see in a minute. There's a parry. All right, Heaven's gonna parry the infinite speed, get a speed slice for it. Maybe could have gotten a better parry or a better punish off of that, but not entirely bad. At least they didn't take the damage, so we're not seeing any of those like 20 damage hits here. 2 knives thrown, neither connect. More knives. The knives are really good, but not in this matchup, considering that it's easier said than done to actually hit your opponent with them. We're going to see a speed slice coming out from Venom, does connect, no block break though. A speed slice right afterwards from Heaven, not going to connect, so no damage there. Weird Heaven's Judgment. Surprised it wasn't caught by Heaven though. It looked like he was waiting for it, but then didn't quite get it. Another Heaven's Judgment, no luck. And Venom here with no speed moves. It looks like he's going to get, did he get hit? I genuinely can't see if he got hit or not. But we are going to see that Venom's going to have his double XL up here and Heaven's not. So if he plays his cards correctly, maybe he'll... Nope, not quite. I was going to say maybe he can cancel Heaven's upcoming time acceleration, but it looks like that's not going to happen. So we're going to have Heaven running around here, running circles around Venom, not really able to do a whole lot, throwing his moves out. More trolls. That's good. I like trolls. Is that like the same person? I think we're gonna have to reset things, I would imagine. Okay. Let's see here. Need somebody leak the code. But figuring out who did it is gonna be easier said than done. Now, why you would do that while you're... See, I might at least a little bit understand why you would do that while you're actually in the tournament, or after you've gotten knocked out, but no one's been knocked out of the tournament yet, which means someone's just, you know, an idiot. Did they leave? No, I don't think so. They're somewhere around here. Well... I guess we're okay. They appear to have vanished. I guess you should just continue as normal, because I don't know where they went, but they're gone. That's unfortunate. Private server controls, please. Alright, so we're going to see 2 double XLs coming out. We're going to resume the match here. Any momentum that was there is now gone, which is unfortunate. I can't do anything about the trolls, unfortunately. As I said, no private server controls. Can't kick people out, can't ban people, so not much that can be done there. We are actually going to see knives landed from Venom there. I think that's the first triple knives we've actually seen landed at all so far, at least since I've been spectating. Because we've obviously had some hiccups here and there. But it looks like we're going to see an infinite speed as well as a Heaven's Judgment coming out from Heaven. That's going to be a lot of damage. Some more knives landed on the other end. Those knives doing not an insignificant amount of damage. The knives damage did get nerfed, but it's not so massive of a nerf that we're going to see a whole lot of game-breaking stuff. I can donate more easy. If that's the same person, I hope not. We're going to see time acceleration coming out here from Heaven. And it's going to replenish his his double XL, both of them in time acceleration, but it looks like Heaven's ended slightly before Venom's did, so we're going to see more Heaven's Judgments coming out. Those Heaven's Judgments aren't going to do anything if they're not too close to their opponent, but they're trying to be careful because I'm assuming they don't want to get punished for throwing them out too close and then just getting it canceled. But on the other hand, there we go. That's what we like to see. We've seen a lot of Heaven's Judgments just out of nowhere, way far away from the opponent. So I think it's probably fine that we're seeing them a little bit closer, some actual damage. More knives being landed on Venom, who does not have his speed out right now, which means he doesn't have too many options when it comes to trying to avoid these knives. Of course, they are blockable, but when you're worried about trying to throw out knives yourself and get moves off, sometimes you can have those hiccups. We're going to see both players not have their speed. Looks like Venom's going to get it before Heaven's able to get his, so if he's able to put the pressure on here, we might see one of those massacre-like moments where Heaven's just not able to use his speed because Venom's putting on so much pressure, but nope, not looking like it. We're going to see both players back up to their double XL tricks with Heaven throwing out, I think that was an infinite speed, which got canceled by Venom's speed slice. Here comes a time excel from both players, I believe. I'm not exactly sure how that interaction works, considering that sometimes I use time acceleration, it just doesn't do anything when other people time excel. Maybe they changed that, maybe I'm just an idiot. But again, it looks like we're going to see both of them double excelling back up maybe. Right now, Venom doesn't have it, and he's going to whiff that Scarlet Overdrive because he doesn't have those speed things just yet. It looks like he's slowing down, though, so he can't possibly have that much health. Looks like we're going to get another double XL coming out here. Quick Heaven's Judgment, not close enough, though. And we're going to see some knives coming out from both players. I think the knives landed there for Heaven, but oh boy, here we go again. Troll returns. I know, I know who it is, but I can't get rid of them. Just ignore him. Keep going. Just ignore him. So both players on their opposite ends of the map here are going to look like knives land for Heaven plus a time acceleration. I'm not entirely sure how much damage both players have sustained. It looked like Venom might have been hurting there, but I can't be entirely sure. I'm also still not sure what spec Heaven's running. I don't know if he has a spec at all, because it looks like he's taking a lot of damage, and he hasn't really used any spec moves. So he's either using Haman and just not charging, or he doesn't have anything, and it looks like it's going to take him out here. I believe that's the first stock going down for Heaven, with Venom up by 1. Ugh. Yeah, this game's had some hiccups, that's for sure. Yeah, I can't kick people out. I wish I could. Not an option. I can make it so they can't play, but that person clearly isn't playing. They were just given the code by someone else who's in here. Looking like we're gonna get things started with a quick combo. There's a block break coming out from Venom doing big damage, but since he doesn't have, well, that was quite the interaction. Two of those Heaven's Judgments going off, and here's a time excel from Heaven. It looks like he was hurting, so he's probably going to try to use this to get a little bit of damage while also avoiding as much damage as he possibly can himself. No real moves used yet, though. There's a speed slice coming out from Venom in order to make sure that he can get his double XL off without getting it canceled. Smart play, haven't seen too much use of that, but it looks like Heaven might really be hurting here. There's an infinite speed to Zoom Punch combo. We've seen Venom missing a lot of those recently, but as of late he's been getting all of them, and I think that's going to take the match with a lot of momentum coming from Venom, and he's going to take out Heaven. 2-0. Is that a different guy? Is it this? That's the same person. I've said all that can be said. I've said all that can be said. There's literally nothing else I can say.
Truly a legend.
There's literally nothing else I could tell you. Nothing at all. Like, what? I got nothing. I got nothing. You should refund those. That's the only thing I have to say. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You should refund those. That's not a good decision, and you should refund it. I don't know if any of the matches that I started finished because nobody put anything in the match results report. By the way, people in the tournament that are playing or finished matches, make sure when you win, you report it in match results report because otherwise I won't know and we'll be here all day. I'll have no idea. I know I sent Meat and Alpha to play, and Meat's standing right here, which means that match wasn't reported. And Orange and Phantom I think I sent to play too, and Orange is standing right here, which means that match also wasn't reported. Alpha won that game. Dope. Thank you. Okay. Zynatrix.
So just wondering, will there ever be a Six Pistols review, or do you want it to be reworked? Just a question.
Zynatrix was me. That was a while ago. I've got that one. Making my life difficult today. Making my life real difficult today. Will there ever be a Six Pistols review, or do you want it to be reworked? There will be a Six Pistols review. I want some changes. The rework they already did a rework. And the rework is probably fine, it just needs some changes, I think. But, thank you, Giovanni. I appreciate it. But yeah, there will be a Six Pistols review. I just haven't done it. Let's get, who's that? Uvu Fro and Alpha, you guys go to the Trish corner. Actually, I think that other guy disconnected, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did. Okay, that guy disconnected, so don't go there. Making my life hard.
No, I don't think I will stop donating.
Alpha, I think you need to reevaluate your financial decisions, because at this point, it's just not good. Like if you're not donating those from PayPal and planning on refunding yourself, then I'm just telling you ahead of time that you're making a huge mistake that you will regret. Either that, or you're spending someone else's money, which is significantly worse. So at this point, you should probably stop, because if you're doing that, you're making very, very poor financial decisions, and like I said, you will regret it. You will. I've done nothing to deserve that amount of money, so you should not be donating that amount of money. We already sent people around, right? Let's get Heaven and Alpha. Who won the Orange and Phantom game? That's not in the match reports, so I'm just sitting here trying to find out. Or are they playing right now? No, they're not. They're not playing right now. They're standing right here. Who won the Orange and Evan game? You guys were supposed to play. If you didn't play, you were supposed to, and I told you to.
Take those glasses off for a sec so I can see that pretty face boy.
Denied. It's supposed to be you versus Orange. I sent you guys a while back. You're supposed to play. If you didn't, you should go do so. Trish corner might be open. If it's not, go to the bow and arrow corner. Well, let's get It's Venom and Zynatrix in the middle.
Now you sure have enough money to buy the new battlefield.
Yeah, you don't say. That's definitely true. If I didn't before, which trust me, I was fine. I said it already, and I'll say it again. There's a point where you should like absolutely not be donating that much money, because you're like either one, you're not gonna be able to pay your bills, or number two, you've spent someone else's money and they're gonna be fucking pissed. They're really not gonna be happy. Who was it? Venom and Zynatrix, you guys are in the middle. I think I can get, what is that? I can drag people around, right? Yeah, there it is. That's what I need. Oh, that's not who I wanted. I whiffed. Is my mic muted? Now you don't have a choice. No, don't come back up here. Like, how many hints do you have to get? Y'all are playing, Chief. I didn't think it was muted. Alright, looks like we're gonna kick things off here. Almost got that double XL canceled. That would have been really bad for Zynatrix right off the bat, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. Grabbing a few hits of the, is he stuck in the ground? That's not good. Alright, gonna get out, unstuck from the ground. Ha ha, bitch ass troll got his fucking thing canceled. Ha, you suck dick. We really need to restart. I'll restart the private server with only the people who have progressed after this match is finished, so that guy can't get any more attention. I don't know if there's much they can do. I'm pretty sure it's a Roblox issue. Anyways, looks like we're gonna get that stupid shithead stuff canceled, so we're gonna see the match continue without too much trouble. Looks like we're both gonna pop double XL there, I'm fairly certain. Both Zynatrix and Venom throwing out their double XLs. And trading their, uni reset. Not sure whose uni reset this is, but it does mean that whoever did do it is gonna get a decent amount of health back, as well as put the other one at a pretty major advantage. I think I said it already, but losing an arm here is going to be a whole lot worse than losing a leg, because you're not really slow with Made in Heaven even if you lose a leg, but if you lose an arm, you're gonna be taking that extra damage. We're gonna see the universe reset wrapping up here. It looks like it already did wrap up. I'm just stuck. Yep, okay, my pilot's stuck again. Thanks, Uni Reset. And I think that I can't tell who's who because their skins are all swapped, but it looks like Venom is the same, just doesn't have his shirt, and Zynatrix's skin is completely changed. There we go. All right, we're reverting back, and my pilot's broken again. Pilot controls are questionable to say the least. Interesting Heaven's Judgment there. Is going to use it to get the double XL off, though, so probably a smart play at the end of the day. No parry on that infinite speed, and it is going to successfully get the Zoom Punch right afterwards. Not a huge combo, but it is a combo nonetheless. Nope, just the way I was born. Is the way it is. Not sure why, and I probably will never know. We're going to see no cancels on the double XLs here, so we're both speeding around. We've got, once again, not going to be parrying those infinite speeds. If you really want to be winning these games, you need to be parrying those infinite speeds, and we haven't seen very many parries on the infinite speeds themselves. We are going to see quite a few of the Heaven Judgment connects, though, and like I said, those do a whole lot of damage. So, time acceleration, not sure who. Troll's back. He'll be gone shortly, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Looks like there's that combo again. We've seen the not time acceleration. We've seen the infinite speed to zoom punch combo quite a few times. I don't quite know if it is a true combo. I haven't played enough of. I haven't played enough Haman Made in Heaven. I've played quite a bit of boxing Made in Heaven because it's on the World Over Heaven account, which I have boxing for, of course. But I haven't played too much of the Haman Made in Heaven, so I'm not entirely sure if that's a true combo, but we've seen a lot of it to make me believe so. But then again, we also have seen basically 0 parries coming out for these infinite speeds, so maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. It is working out in Venom's favor, though, so I'm sure he's definitely happy if it's not a true combo, that his opponents really haven't been blocking these too many times. We're seeing a lot of knife usage here to try to space each other out. Of course, with the speed slice coming in, that's some free damage right there. Isn't going to successfully get the zoom punch after the infinite speed there, and it's going to clip some knives for himself because of that. Heaven's Judgment coming out doesn't quite connect. A little bit to the left there. The hitbox looked like it probably should have hit with how big it is, but not quite. Finally seeing some blocks on the knives. Gonna see a zoom punch out of nowhere. Wasn't really very close. Not sure why that was thrown out. Another speed slice. Those knives probably shouldn't have hit there, but the Heaven's Judgment, of course, makes your... For those who don't know, Heaven's Judgment, when you're actually using it, has your player model right in the middle of it. So if you ever want to hit someone in Heaven's Judgment, you can just smack the middle, and you'll absolutely hit the person who's using it. Something just got canceled there, but I'm not entirely sure what it was. Probably Heaven's Judgment. And here's our trolls returning in full force. Lots of them this time around. And it looks like the first stock is going to be coming out here from Venom, which means one more for Zynatrix, and he's going to be sent to losers. I don't think it was really like not close. I'm pretty sure it was fairly close, so. I think there's like 3 separate trolls in here. All right, I'm just gonna reset the server, and I'll move on all the people who are not done yet, and yeah, I think it's worth a shot now because this isn't. Well, you guys can finish your match when we're in the next private server where all the trolls are gone. Hang on, just give me a minute. Shouldn't take too long. Well, assuming it'll let me log in anyway. There we go. We'll fix it. That's gonna put me back in the game. Don't do that. No. Okay. Let's see. So I need to remove roles. That's what it is. Got it. All right. Hang on. What did I call it? Tournament participant? Eclipse viewer participant. That's what I called it. Remove that one. I think that person's out, right? No, they're not. So the people who are in the tournament, go to tournament chat and put your username. We're getting there. Just gonna take me a minute. Sorry about these hiccups. If they gave me
Hey,
private
you fell
server
for
controls,
it.
it would
Full
be
Thunder
easier,
Cross,
but
donate ATTACCK.
you just donated more money. I'm not going to acknowledge them anymore because you shouldn't be donating that much money, and it's not healthy for you as a person. You should not be doing that.
People think they're funny when they do this.
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately. They just derail everything and make me waste my time. It's fine. I can fix it. It's just gonna take a minute. Alright, I'm just gonna remove the people who haven't said anything, and if they're still in, they've been DQ'd because they're not paying attention. Oh well. Tough luck. On. I think that person didn't say anything, right? Okay. I'm gonna update the server link again. I'll shut it down first. Okay. New link. Get things started again. Minor setback. Okay. Should be okay now, hopefully. If it's not, then I guess I'll just shut everything down, and you can blame everyone other than me. Okay. Let's see what matches haven't finished, because that whole mess, I think Venom and who was it? Someone else were fighting. I think Venom was up one stock. And then I had some other stuff. Orange won a match, but I don't know which one. Making my life easier said than done. I'm assuming it was Orange and Phantom, and if it wasn't, then we're in trouble. Or did Venom win? Oh yeah, Venom won, right? Wait, did he? Venom, did you and Xynotrix finish? No, right? Oh, you did. Okay. Venom won, I presume? You didn't finish. Okay, yeah, okay. You guys go down there, finish that. Well, Well, if you're not done, then go murder each other. You did? You get 2 lives, so you're not done. You're not out yet, Chief. And if you do lose, you're still not out because you've got loser bracket. Crowley and Orange, you guys have not fought yet. So Crowley and Orange, go fight in the church corner. I think I'm gonna have to walk over there after this. Okay, trolls are gone. Wrap things up. We'll get things started. I think I'm fairly certain I know who leaked that. I'm probably gonna ban them from the Discord. And if I'm wrong, then oh well, it's my Discord. And if you're banned from it, it's not the end of the world. Anyways, I'm not sure the exact progress of this match. It looks like Venom wasn't totally controlling that last, or the stock where he won. So, well, it should be interesting. I think both, oh, was that a cancel on the double XL? I think Zynatrix might have just canceled Venom's double XL and is gonna grab a Zoom Punch and some M1s. Tried for the heavy punch there, but I think that was gonna get parried. And we're gonna see a uni reset for Zynatrix, which means Venom's not going to have too much HP remaining, I don't think, here, considering that big combo. And Zynatrix, any health that he might have lost is certainly coming back here. So this is definitely heavily favored for him, at least from what I've seen. My pilot's probably going to break. Yep. All right. Did we just see another cancel? I don't know who just got canceled there because of the skins are all screwed up. But it looks like... no names. I have no idea. Oh, okay, Zynatrix took a stock. So, 1-1. That's what I figured was going on, but I couldn't tell for sure. What, are you okay? Are you alright? Do you understand how this works? You're not done yet.
ALR, I am done donating. I reached my heaven 1K USD.
Yeah, that's not, I don't think that's a good thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really, like, heart to heart between you and me, assuming that you don't refund all these, which you probably will, which would be the smart thing. The smart thing would be to refund all these, and if you're not doing that, like, that's not a good call. It's not a good call. You shouldn't do that. Like, what I can do with your money is definitely less than what you can do with your money. Because I'm some guy sitting in my parents' house making videos on a children's game. You can do more with this money than I can. So you should not be giving me this much money. It's not smart. Like, I don't know if I can get through to you, but I'm gonna try. You shouldn't do that. Like, donating me $100 or something probably isn't a huge kick, right? Whatever. For people that are working jobs or something, probably not a huge deal. Still not a great idea, but not the end of the world. Once you get into those bigger numbers, unless you have some sort of, like, unlimited income...
You made, like, no money today.
That's a horrible idea. Like, it's really, really not smart. I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. If anyone else is, like, ever thinks that you should give me large sums of money, you shouldn't. You should use that money for yourself, not me. Serious Eclipse talking. Don't do that. If you have the option of refunding that money, you should do so, is what I'm telling you. If you paid through, like, PayPal or something, request a chargeback. Okay. back to the game. Not sure exactly what's going on here, but yeah, I don't know who's winning. Looked like it was oh, well. Guess I missed the whole thing, because it looks like Xynotrix won, and I missed the entire match. I was too busy being a terrible person and telling people that they shouldn't give me money, right?
With King Crimson? Boxing or pluck?
Probably boxing. I don't like pluck though, so I'm biased. Well, I don't not like pluck, I'm just not good with it. Pluck's fine. Okay, I need to... There's no matches that can happen right now, so I need to go figure out where Crowley and Orange are fighting, because until they finish a game, I'm not gonna know... I'm not gonna know who's doing what, so let me go figure that out. They over here? Probably, hopefully. Looks like it. Alright, dope. Okay, so I think Crowley might be the only person left in here, or maybe the only person at all in this tournament that's using boxing with Made in Heaven. So looks like Haman heavily favored here. We're gonna see a pretty strong start. It looks like Crowley had taken that first stock, maybe. At least I'm assuming he did, considering that he was standing in the middle area, and of course Orange was not. It should be interesting to see though how much damage these boxing moves can actually get you, because unless you're actually getting hits with the boxing moves, you're probably hurting. When you take into consideration the fact that Haman, you just need to have the bar charged and you're doing more damage by default. Whereas with boxing, sure, you've got the extra health and you've got the damage resistance, but you also have to take into consideration that if you're not actually landing any of your boxing moves, then you're probably slowly losing the matchup in these kind of mirror match scenarios. Unfortunately, it looks like Orange may not be charging too much of his Haman. There's a quick block break coming out, and that's a lot of damage. I think we could see a stock taken here, maybe. Nope, Crowley gonna have his double XL canceled, which means we've got two slow Made in Heavens duking it out here. Not something you really see too often. It's never good when you get those things canceled. I think Crowley's doing more damage with his boxing gloves than he is with the stand punches themselves. Maybe, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Made in Heaven, of course, being a really weak destructive power stand, so it's very well possible. There are some stands in the game that are going to be doing more, or some instances where you'll do more damage with the boxing gloves. I know that's the instance with Pluck. For a few stands, it's better with Pluck to just use the sword itself, because it does more damage than your M1s. At least for some of those standless, standless M1s. Or not standless, but like non-humanoid. Looks like we're gonna see a universe reset coming out from Orange, but did Orange just die? I think he might have died before he could have gotten that universe reset off. I'm not entirely sure though. I think that might have just wrapped up the match before he even got the chance to get the uni reset off. I don't see him, so probably dead. Was that the second stock or the first stock? I'm assuming probably the second, but hell if I know. Alright, dope. Let's head back into the middle then. We'll keep things rolling. I think we can only run one match at a time because of the smaller bracket and because I ran through too many winners matches in a row without taking consideration of the losers games. Okay. Would Die and Crowley, you guys are in the middle. He's not dead? He died, then you... I'm pretty sure he died, because he was on the ground ragdolled for a good minute. I think he died, the universe reset happened, and then he got like glitched and flown and like flung around. Uni reset doesn't heal you from death. If you're dead, Uni reset won't save you. If you die before it goes off. If you die before it goes off, it like bugs out and flings you around to where you last were. Alright, so I don't think I've seen any matches from Would Die here. So should be interesting for sure. With the only skinned Made in Heaven going on here. I would laugh if he just did like an acid spit right now. It's like, turns out it wasn't Made in Heaven at all. But nope, not looking like that's what we're gonna be seeing. It's another Haman Made in Heaven versus Boxing Made in Heaven, and it looks like really Crowley's been plowing through a lot of these games here, so I'm surprised we saw him knocked out so early. I don't entirely know what happened. Maybe he just wasn't or didn't quite have his mojo on yet quite yet, but it looks like he's doing a whole lot better now, and might be the strongest showing of any of the players. So I'm definitely interested to see if we're going to see a bracket reset this time around, like we did in the last tournament. Here's a universe reset, or not a universe reset, a time acceleration coming out. I don't remember if Crowley's using the universe reset or not. We are going to see a quick infinite speed and an attempt at the speed slice there, but I think it got canceled. Not sure what clipped it, but it got canceled nonetheless. No universe reset. I didn't think so, but I couldn't be quite sure. And Crowley just tried to get an infinite speed into a jawbreaker, but unfortunately the infinite speed hitboxes and where you actually end up after them, you're supposed to end up directly behind your opponent, but for whatever reason, sometimes that just doesn't happen, and you just like teleport back to the place that you first started at. I don't know what causes that, but sometimes it just happens. We're gonna see a speed slice right there get canceled by the Heaven's Judgment, which is gonna get Crowley a decent chunk of damage, but of course, we've got Would Die here running around without a stand in time acceleration, and I think that's gonna be a universe reset for Would Die, which is gonna bring back quite a bit of his health. He's taken a decent beating, but of course that universe reset is no joke and heals you for quite a big chunk of your health. I think it's probably slept on, but I see why people don't get it. I mean, I'm one of the people that doesn't get it. We're going to see a leg taken off from Crowley here, but no mercy right as things start off, immediately going for an infinite speed and then grabbing a jawbreaker right afterwards. We're going to see an infinite speed follow-up from Would Die there, and a Heaven's Judgment, only going to connect that last hit, 9.4 damage, not hugely destructive. Both popping their heaven, yep. Both popping their double XLs here, and we're seeing that Would Die just there throwing knives into the middle of the Heaven's Judgment, which is what I was talking about earlier, that hitbox in the middle. You can do some free damage if they whiff that move. You just gotta know exactly where that hitbox is. There's a Heaven's Judgment coming out, gonna get quite a few hits, but not gonna get that final 9 point, whatever the hell it was, hit. Whiff Zoom Punch coming out from Would Die, throwing some more knives, not gonna parry the infinite speed, considering that he's in the end lag, so he doesn't really have too much of a choice. And we're gonna see, I think the infinite speed won out over the speed slice, which is something which is weird considering that Would Die was nowhere near Crowley, but still managed to get it through. And I think Crowley's probably hurting at this point, considering the fact that we've seen a uni reset already coming out from Would Die, which means his health can't be that low, but Crowley hasn't had that chance to heal, and he keeps getting hit. Not going to cancel the double XL here, which means we're going fast Made in Heaven versus not fast Made in Heaven. Not really something that Would Die wants to have going on here, but it looks like he is going to stop him not stop him from using his double XL, so we're back to square one. We've got both people going fast. Can't stop, won't stop. More infinite speeds coming out. Lots of whiffed parries. We haven't seen too many parries on any of that. I think the only person to parry the stuff was the troll who will not be named. More infinite speed. I keep saying Heaven's Judgment, but there's Heaven's Judgment. That's Heaven's Judgment. I can't commentate these. I'm incompetent. What the hell? That was the animations on White Snake Made in Heaven are really something else. Who the hell's doing that? Who is it? And why? Why? Why would you do that? What reason would you have? Like, what do you stand to gain? What do you stand to gain? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't know if a stock was taken. I wasn't here. We're gonna see a trade for time acceleration as well as double XL. I think that's gonna give Crowley his double XL back, but hopefully he doesn't get it canceled, considering if he does get it canceled, that, wait, universe reset? I thought Crowley didn't have universe reset. Maybe he did and it was just on cooldown. Okay, well, turns out he does. I stand corrected. I was almost certain that Crowley did not have universe reset, but we're seeing it, so I guess not. Unless I was seeing the wrong people. I can't tell. I can't tell who doesn't have a limb. Nope, that's all right. That's Wood Die that doesn't have an arm. Okay, well, that'll be a whole lot more interesting, considering the fact that now we've got Wood Die without a leg, and thanks. Or not a leg, without an arm, which is gonna increase the damage taken. Oh, that's a big cancel for Crowley there. Not gonna have that double XL. That's really, really bad news. Gonna trade the infinite speeds, but Crowley's gonna get that block break, and he's going to follow it up with a really big combo. That's a lot of damage. Did he die to that? Nope, not quite. Gonna follow it up immediately with the infinite speed, just not letting Wood Die breathe right now. And there's a cancel. Oh no, it wasn't a cancel. I thought he canceled the double XL, but nope, it was a time acceleration. We saw not infinite speed, we saw universe reset already used by Crowley here, so it is on that global cooldown, which means that there shouldn't be a way that it should be able to be used here, and it looks like that's gonna be a stock taken for Crowley. I don't know if that was the first one or the second one, but Wood Die is going to go down. I think that was to infinite speed. I'm assuming it was probably the first, considering that that we're still down here. Oh, he just vanished, so maybe not. Okay, well, he's gone, so. All right, Alpha and Crowley. By the way, Crowley, I apologize in advance, but you're like, you're going through the ringer here. If you win this, you're gonna have to play again, and then if you win that, you're playing again. So losing early in losers is rough. No breaks. We're gonna get things started? Looks like it. All right, so we've got double XL coming out for one. Oh, that was some risky business right there. We almost saw Crowley's double XL get canceled right off the bat, and that would have been trouble for him for sure. Very questionable Heaven's Judgment, but somehow manages to land that last hit despite the fact that he was miles away. Gonna see an infinite speed coming out with a speed slice right afterwards, and then following up with a drawbreaker. Big 31 damage. 31 damage, that does a lot of damage. You don't mess around with those boxing moves. They do deceptively large amounts of damage. Here comes the time acceleration, but I'm not entirely sure if Alpha was in the time accel. I don't think he was. He might have been, but I don't know. It's hard to say. And I think that might be a uni reset for Crowley too. If he's here it comes. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure if yep, Alpha was in it. All right, that's not gonna be good for him. That much I can say for certain. Honestly, with how they've been playing, I think that Crowley's probably hoping for a leg. I know I was saying getting an arm was better earlier, but everyone's been struggling very hard to land moves, so maybe losing that leg is the play they want, but it looks like he isn't going to get that with, at least from what I can see. It looks like an arm was taken by that universe reset. Here comes a time excel from you for some reason. Yeah, bye. Seeing a lot of use of those infinite speeds, probably way more use than you should ever see of it, considering how easy it is to parry. Infinite speed, of course, being one of those moves that's almost as easy to parry as Skull Crusher. Probably not quite there. Almost canceled that time acceleration, but not quite. Actually, I thought that Alpha just used time acceleration, so I'm surprised to see that used so early. Gonna try to capitalize off of the knockdown there. Not quite gonna get it. Both of them throwing out barrages and not getting a whole lot of damage off of it. Crowley looking like he might be hurting here. Gonna get his infinite speed canceled, despite the fact that you probably shouldn't be able to cancel it at that range, but it's still gonna happen. I think infinite speed should it's definitely an interesting move. I don't know if I would change it at all, but it's a buggy mess. That much I can say for sure. Heaven's Judgment coming out there, clipping those side hits, but not getting that last 10 damage hit, which isn't exactly a huge loss, all things considered, but it is a loss in damage nonetheless. And in these kinds of games where you need to get every little bit of damage you can, that's not good. Looks like Crowley was trying to capitalize on his eye gouge there, but Alpha was just mashing the Heaven's Judgment, and he did manage to get it out right before the, or right after the stun was up, and Crowley trying to capitalize off of it was not ready to block, and is going to take a boatload of damage. That's another thing we haven't seen too much of these last few matches, is blocking of the Heaven's Judgment, because that's also another move that you can, oh my god, more really close calls with the cancelings or not cancelings of time acceleration and double XL. The windows for those are actually, I'm tired. The windows of those are actually relatively short, believe it or not. It's kind of hard to, he just fell down the pit. Well, that's gonna put you at a disadvantage. We're gonna see both double XLs coming out though. Falling into the sewer here, but not a huge detriment to the match. Tried to catch him on get up with that Heaven's Judgment, something that doesn't really work considering that you have so much invincibility when you get knocked down from all of Maiden Heaven's moves. We're probably gonna see that right there. Yep, that's exactly what we saw. Try to get the Jawbreaker, but you just have so much time to dash out, and with Maiden Heaven's fast dashes, that's what we see, and it looks like the first stock going down here with Alpha taking it, not over yet, but I don't know how it's looking for Crowley. I don't know if we're gonna see that big losers run or not. Crowley making a beeline back here. Looks like we're gonna get the we're gonna continue the match here. Crowley, I think, yeah, I just realized he didn't have his boxing gloves out. I think he was holding like a pelvis of the Saints corpse or something there. But looks like things are fixed up. Gonna try to cancel the double XL with knives. Not gonna work out. Alpha not gonna try to make the same play. Is gonna use the infinite speed though. Not gonna get too much off of it. Tries to get the Heaven's Judgment off the infinite speed. Obviously not a very true combo. There's a barrage coming out. Does manage to use it successfully to bail himself out of, well, I guess it wasn't really a combo, but he is going to get a little bit of damage off of it and get the hell out of there before he can take too much more damage. Both trading in infinite speed here, and there's a Heaven's Judgment. That's big damage, of course, for Crowley. Those Heaven's Judgments are really your biggest damage dealers as Maiden Heaven. They definitely do the most damage, but they're also the easiest to avoid. Here's a Time Excel coming out. I think that the Time Excel does, the universe reset's probably here already, so I think we're gonna see a universe reset here, which is gonna be the detriment of Alpha, but this exact scenario happened last time and Alpha still did take the stock, so it should be interesting to see how exactly the universe reset is capitalized off of, and see if it takes an arm or a leg. I think last time it took like, did it bug or something? I didn't see it take anything, but obviously I could have seen it incorrectly. Universe Reset, I forgot to unpilot. There we go. Universe Reset wrapping up here. There's another Time Excel, and it looks like an arm was taken again. We haven't seen too many legs taken today. Gonna try to get that again with those quick barrages to get a little bit of damage and make Crowley waste his barrage. Gonna be throwing knives at him. All the while in that Time Excel, not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but is gonna grab that Maiden Heaven. Yep, gonna grab the Maiden Heaven. Did the other person? I thought we had another person. I guess they quit? I'm not sure. Tourney's about to be real short if they quit out. Oh man, I lost my train of thought when I thought about that. There's a Heaven's Judgment completely whiffing, not even close. I think I've seen maybe one parry on infinite speed all game. I don't know if it's a ping issue. I don't know. Obviously, it's almost hard to tell, or it's impossible to tell how high the ping of the players are. But if any of these guys are on the East Coast, they're probably kicking themselves by now. Oh, there we go. All right, so finally. Finally, we're going to see a parry on infinite speed. In reality, that move should just basically never get you damaged. That was good counterplay to the infinite speed, turning around that jawbreaker and successfully hitting him right after he used it. Something I didn't really expect to see, but hey, what do you know? Double XL coming out. I think that Crowley's Double XL is probably about to run out, and I don't know how long until his Time XL. I'm assuming it's probably almost back. But I don't know if he's going to be able to get it off, considering that Alpha seems to be committed to trying to apply pressure so that when Crowley runs out of speed here, he's not going to be able to use his speed moves. And here we go. A quick Heaven's Judgment coming out there. Going to do a lot of damage, and let's see if Alpha can capitalize. I bet you that speed move's probably coming soon. Going to do the Heaven's Judgment into it, maybe? Nope, not quite. All right, doesn't get the jawbreaker. Going to eat an infinite speed for it. There's a heavy punch. Surprised that didn't get parried. Looks like the the infinite speed didn't get any damage there. It did get canceled, and that definitely would have gotten canceled if those knives were a little bit better aimed, but not quite. And I think that's a cancel right there. Was that a cancel? I think that the Double XL for Alpha just got canceled. That doesn't bode well for him, not at all. Two 5.8s and a 10 there. Not quite the damage that you want from Heaven's Judgment, but it's damage nonetheless. Quick jawbreaker, another 30-something damage. And we're seeing some M1 use. We haven't seen too much M1 use this entire game, and Made in Heaven's M1s are actually surprisingly good just because of how fast they are. They do basically no damage, but you can just kind of spam them at someone, and they don't have too many chances to block since they're so quick. There's an infinite speed coming out on Crowley. Another infinite speed answer back from, from Alpha. And there's... What move is that? Speed Slice? Man, I've totally lost it. Heavy punches also being significantly faster with Made in Heaven's Double XL, but the interesting thing to note is that I'm pretty sure that the heavy punch, the double right click, is faster than the stand barrage finisher. So, fun fact, if you're ever trying to break blocks, that's what I recommend. And it looks like we're going to see a 1-1 match here with Crowley taking one stock over Alpha there. Should definitely be interesting to see. This is what determines who gets knocked out right now. So oh yeah, it gives me a chance to check if the person that was supposed to be here quit. I think they did. Yep, they did. So this match determines who goes to grand finals, because Venom quit. He's gone. Who got the Time XL there? Alpha? No. Okay, Crowley gonna grab another universe reset. I think that's his third, maybe fourth universe reset this game. And of course, getting those universe resets being really good, considering that since you can't pose in this tournament, you have to be able to get your health back somehow, and that's effectively the only way Crowley's gonna be able to get his health back is through those universe resets. Obviously, if you have a higher regen skill, then that helps too, but the uni reset's giving you a lot of healing. Something I probably should have heads up people about before the tournament started, but I didn't think about it until the day of, and I also didn't understand how pinched for time I was until the tournament started. So I suppose that one's on me. Probably not, because I won't be here. I'll be at the beach with my family, which is part of the reason that I'm pressed for time. We gonna have a problem? Not moving. Two sets of knives coming out, both whiff. It looks like, I'm not entirely sure what happened here, but Crowley does not have any speed active right now, and he is going to eat a quick barrage there. Going to get a block, but he's not going to capitalize off of it. Alpha, of course, getting block broken, but it looks like Crowley is fumbling around with his controls there, doesn't successfully get that eye gouge off of it, so he's not going to get the combo, and it looks like his speed move isn't going to get canceled this time, because here we go with both of them. Nope, Alpha doesn't have any speed. I don't know if it just got canceled there or what, but we're seeing a fast Crowley and a slow Alpha. On that forehead. Have I heard that before? Probably not. I think that's probably the one I've heard the most. So, man, you guys got to get new content. Anyways, so we're gonna see another infinite speed coming out. Didn't hit. Was that 2 Heaven's Judgments? I don't think so. I think it was a, yeah, there's a speed slice that it got canceled, I'm fairly certain. Looks like we're gonna see a time acceleration all the way out there. That might have been for a uni reset so he can get his health back, but I can't be sure. I can't be 100% sure. We're gonna see an attempted Jawbreaker that might have hit another day. And we can see that he's right on the bounds of his uni reset barrier. We just saw him use his speed slice and it like shot him over here and then teleported him back. I'm surprised that it was even able to hit to begin with. Alpha maybe getting his speed move canceled. Could not quite tell. Gonna eat a speed slice though. Nope, didn't get it canceled, and there is it coming out right there. I think we'll probably see an infinite speed, at least for one of them in the future. I can't imagine both of them have that much health left because they've really been trading these blows back and forth. There's an infinite speed, but he ate a Heaven's Judgment for it, and that's not what you want to see. 31 damage on that Jawbreaker, follows it up with a speed slice, tries to get a Jawbreaker. That would have been a big combo if it managed to land, but invincibility frames are a bitch sometimes, and that didn't quite work out. There's another, see, that's smart. You gotta use the Heaven's Judgment while while they're throwing those knives so that it's on cooldown. There's another Heaven's Judgment, 25 damage there. Surprised we didn't see the attempted Jawbreaker follow-up. That's usually what we see. Both slow maiden Heavens. Looks like Alpha's on the back foot though, running away from Crowley. Don't know how much health both of them have, but I would wager that Crowley's probably in a better situation. Big parry coming out from Alpha though. How much damage can he get? Not much, but he is gonna get an infinite speed. Try for the Heaven's Judgment. Doesn't quite work out. Looks like they're both time excelled right now, and I don't know if Alpha has the universe reset or not, so I suppose we're about to find out. Nope, doesn't have it. And of course, Crowley used the universe reset earlier. I don't know if that's off of cooldown either, but if it is, then Alpha's really going to be in trouble because Crowley's going to be doing healing it back a whole lot of the damage that he just took. Nope, doesn't look like he's got it back. Popping the double XL there. Gonna try to catch him with that final hit of the Heaven's Judgment. Not gonna work out. Is gonna trade back a double XL or double XL. I really can't keep track of my moves today. I should have gotten more sleep, I suppose. I got like 8 hours though. I should be okay. But that moves Heaven's Judgment. Trades that for his own. Speed Slice coming out from Alpha. Gonna knock it down Crowley, but not gonna capitalize off of it. There's a quick Heaven's Judgment. There's some blocks for the Heaven's Judgment. We have, like I said earlier, we haven't seen too many blocks on Heaven's Judgment. You can block that move. You can also parry. Block break, and that's gonna take it with Crowley taking it over Alpha, continuing his losers run all the way up to Grand Finals versus Zynatrix. Zynatrix. I can't. I actually just can't today. Oh no, let me see that. There we go. Alrighty. Grand Finals. Zynatrix and Crowley. Yep. Zynatrix and Crowley, you guys are fighting it out. Crowley, of course, having to take 4 stocks, which can't be pretty, but suppose we'll find out. Hang on a minute. Okay, I'm back. We're good. Not sure why we're standing here, but still can't drag him. Don't know why that's happening. Good showing, Alpha. See you around, my friend. 3rd place is respectable. Looking like we're going to get things started straight away here with Zynatrix trying to put the pressure on. We're, of course, seeing the Haman versus boxing matchup for like the 800th time, considering that Crowley's just been plowing through this losers bracket. Had to play like 5 or 6 matches in a row, so you know he's got to be fatigued at this point. Gonna see a Heaven's Judgment coming out, clipping a few hits, not quite gonna connect all of them, but it is damage nonetheless. Not gonna parry that infinite speed. Both not parrying the infinite speed. Gonna block the knives though, and not Xynotrix not going to block the knives himself, but is going to block the Heaven's Judgment right afterwards.
Today? I doubt it,
probably not.
I did say I would stop donating cause I reached my goal, but I wanted to ask this.
I probably won't because it's been a disaster and there's too many trolls and I don't want to give them attention. Universe Reset coming out for one of them. I don't know which one. I genuinely wasn't paying enough attention, so I'm not sure. Immediate Heaven's Judgment coming out right after the Universe Reset. Looks like whichever one of them used it wasn't quite ready for it. I think it was Crowley. Was it Crowley that got knocked out by Xynotrix originally? I'm not entirely sure. I think it might have been. Was it? No. Crowley got knocked out by Venom. So we're not quite seeing a grudge match here, considering that Venom would have been here, but he quit the game. So no such luck on that front. Not sure what happened there, but it looks like Xynotrix wraps up Crowley's first stock, and that makes Crowley on his tournament stock of Grand Finals for the Made in Heaven Absolute Nightmare Disaster Tournament. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Because this thing is a disaster. Looking like we're going to keep things rolling here with Crowley throwing out a time acceleration right off the bat and standing perfectly still behind there. Not entirely sure why. I think we'll see a Universe Reset if we haven't seen one already. Actually, no, we just saw a Universe Reset, so we're not going to see a Universe Reset. We are going to see a huge combo coming out, though. Well, huge Made in Heaven concerned, anyway. Crowley going to try to bail himself out with a barrage, but it looks like he might just get comboed for it. Lots of M1s and a heavy punch right afterwards, which is going to be hurting Crowley quite a bit here. He doesn't want to be taking those combos. Even with boxing, taking lots of damage from Haman, it's not a great place to be in for sure. That boxing HP can't carry you completely. Gonna try to, oh wow, that was a good catch with the Zoom Punch. Are we gonna see a barrage? Yes, we are. Could this wrap it up right here? Maybe. That's a lot of damage, and we haven't seen anything from Crowley just yet. He hasn't even gotten a chance. He can't breathe. He hasn't gotten a chance to use any of his speed moves. There it is. He's going to get his speed moves off, but he's already at such a massive disadvantage. Another Zoom Punch. Going to get hit. Going to get his infinite speed canceled, and I think that's going to wrap things up with Xynotrix absolutely obliterating his opponent here and wrapping the absolute disaster Made in Heaven tournament. Definitely not the way I wanted it to play out overall, but hey, can't complain at the end of it. That's a wrap. Congratulations to Xynotrix.
Also, do you think stand trading will become a thing eventually?
Probably
But has
not.
limits, for example, you can't trade Requiem stands, Heaven stands, just Arrow stands.
I don't think they're going to do stand trading ever. And I hope they don't. I hope they don't do stand trading, because there's enough hackers as it is. I don't need any more. No, your reward is a roll on the Discord, the champion roll, and I'll put an announcement out in a second. Yeah, too many games in a row. I feel that, Crowley. That was brutal. You would have had a break, but the people kept quitting for like no reason. Like they would just quit out. And so matches where you would have been able to wait, you couldn't because they'd back out. That's brutal. I get that. It's fatigue. It's rough. All right. Well, looking like that's gonna wrap things up. Wrapping things up really, really early today because of all the awful disasters that happened. If I do try to turn this into the video, I have no clue how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be real bad. But yeah, that's it. And
Uzu wanted stand trading,
yeah.
but he mods prevented him.
Well, they made the right call because stand trading is not what we need. There's enough cheaters as it is. Anyways, that's all I got. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Sorry that this was such a mess. If I had server controls, it would be better. But that's going to be it. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Congratulations again to Xynotrix. Shoutouts to Crowley and Alpha for second and third place. That's a wrap. Good night, guys.